Okay, hi Pamela, how you doing? I have your work right here, and I've got a bunch of stuff up on my screen here. You probably can't see that, but I've got a bunch of stuff open, so I hope I don't forget to present anything to you here. But anyways, let's start with the your portfolio page. So the first thing I noticed is the portfolio page. So I took a look at the size, and you're like 13 and some change by 7.5. What is that? Like 6.5 by what would that be? 7.5, 7.5 by 13, 6.5, something like that. 6.5 by 7.5. So that's almost going to be a square page when you fold it in half, if that's what you're going to do. And it looks like that's not what you're going to do because it looks like your intent changed here a little bit. So let me just get to what I'm talking about here, okay? So I'm thinking the best way for you to design each page is as, so you turn the page and everything stays the same on the background. The only thing that changes is the actual work itself, okay? And that's the most effective way to design your portfolio. So it looks like you kind of have that idea here with this background page and this background page. And these graphics on the side, they don't change. So you definitely, and then your headline area, those don't change either. So you definitely have the idea of what I'm talking about here. But I want to take it a step further and really design these pages so that we can get rid of the clutter and just keep the main part, because you're going to find that you're going to need to trim your portfolio down to a manageable size, and your viewer will appreciate it. So pages like this, you don't need. Stuff like this, you don't need this whole page to introduce your work. So basically what you have here is you have this title page, and you have this title page, then you have your introduction, okay, and then you have this title page before we see any work. It's like page 5 or something. So you don't need all that preliminary work. And I want to show you what I'm talking about before I continue, because I want to start talking about the work, but I want this background page thing to make sense to you before I do. So I've got this guy pulled up here, and I've been using this example for so long, and because it's a good one, and you can see it from 2009, and I haven't been using it that long, but I've been using this for 2 or 3 years because it exemplifies what I'm saying almost perfectly. Okay, so here's the designer's title page. Right, then here's the filler page, whatever. But we get to the work, okay? And you can see here's the first page of the work. It's whatever the title of the piece is, okay? And then down here is where I really want to draw your attention to this area right here. So you have these logo studies up here in this area right here. Right here, this square right here is where the designer is presenting the work. And then the lower sixth of the page or whatever is where the designer is talking about the work textually. Okay, and as you notice, as we go from each page, this is the anchor that holds the visual. This is the visual anchor that holds the page together. Because here it is again, here it is again. So the designer is creating this cadence by using this same treatment over and over on each page. So now that the viewer doesn't have to do any work. They know exactly what page you're looking at and what the description of the work is. Now they can concentrate on looking at the work, knowing that if they need to read about the work, no problem. It's going to be located in the same spot on every page. I hope that made sense. That's really critical what I just said. So I want you to take that thought moving forward into your portfolio. Okay, so back to your portfolio, we have your corporate identity introduction. And by the way, you want to use a background page of either very neutral gray or a very neutral color or pure white. I'm a fan of pure white, so this would not be advisable, this gradient. As far as your background pages itself, now each page needs to be the same size, okay, remember, so you're showing your work on different, in the same area on different pages, okay, so you have to basically have to size the work accordingly. Okay, so here you have this page right here. Now, how you're going to work this page into this layout here? That's what you need to do, and that's what I'm talking about, having your consistent type on the same spot, like headline on the same spot each page, then on the bottom, like in the example, the description, the same on each page. So you can do things like extract these sketches and place them in a grid format or whatever in one of your presentation pages. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're not stuck to what happened on this particular page in your sketchbook. You can actually extract these and set them up in a 3x3 grid or a 4x4 grid or however it works out for you to really ensure this unity, this visual unity page to page. Okay, great sketches, by the way. And the same, you know, your thumbnail roughs, you're getting the idea here. This is kind of what I'm talking about, only with your sketches you would do. These would be your sketches on each of these. Here you have a 2-column grid, but you know what I'm saying, working forward from there. So this is the new logo design. I think it's the best one of all of your samples, so I think it was a good choice. Collateral pieces. This is a really bad image right here. It's damaged super horribly. Look, it does, I mean, it's not even recognizable as a shirt when you get in there close. And this is a low-res image too. So, you know, and this is damaged here too. This could be a PDF rendering right here, but you want to make sure these are crystal clear images. Crystal clear. Plenty of high-res images out there. You don't have to depend on using a low-res image on your collateral pieces and your example pieces, mock-ups, etc. Business card I would suggest presenting your whole business stationery on one page. In other words, your business card, your envelope, and letterhead. Conversely, if this is going to be your presentation, stick with it. Don't do this presentation for your business card and your envelope and then skip it and put your letterhead off to the side here. It looks like an afterthought, doesn't it? And even this green swoosh down here, it looks like it's not, we haven't seen it anywhere before, so why is it here? That's my question. Do you see what I'm saying? So we need some consistency, not only in form, but also in presentation. That looks like a low resolution image. Okay, again, you've got this the third one, two, third time you're using that presentation, so that's excellent. Let's find a fourth and use it for the letterhead. Either that or use this background and this kind of presentation showing all three pieces in the same image. Okay, newsletter is not part of corporate identity. This would be something different. Trying to think of what we could use this for as a newsletter. I guess we could rename this as a brochure just to stick with within the guidelines. But I'll take it as a brochure, so you're cool. But this piece here is not part of corporate identity. A magazine ad is not. So this is advertising. This would be collateral material as well. Corporate identity would be looked at as self-promotion. Okay, so when an ad wouldn't be self-promotion. That would be promoting from, promoting on some other sort of medium, but it's not self-promotion. So you're not putting your logo on something and putting it out there. Technically you are, but I just want to be sure about the difference between advertising and corporate identity. Okay, good job. I think you're doing really good. Just those images need to be replaced. And yeah, all right, awesome, good job. If you have any questions, please give me a holler. Okay, thanks, good job.